Mhm. Two.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Sooners will kick it away first.
That one smart, hot.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Rides the back on the option to give. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The sure hands, it's Craver. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Coming out with it, it's Dobbs. Stopped at the 17. He's probably second-guessing that return. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the yard on the edge, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy, and drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Wants to go up top. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Big play, takes him into bus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He wants to change this route. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And this passing game has him calling boomer and answering sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters, but one thing they always have, offensive success.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's carry-on. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal with the 6.
That receiver found the open space in his zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The
Hey,
ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time.
Come cut the light off for me.
Offense easy, being physical, and really set the tone for this football.
Cut that light off for me.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like nice first down execution.
He leaves it with his back. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Once he got some room, it was over.
Offensive line can be a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Dobbs. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return. Sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll That'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense. Just for a second, it allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Sooners are facing third and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He breaks a tackle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Used to play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision, it makes it easier for the secondary, the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
So now it's second and long. To the ground with the back. Showing off the arm.
Really good decision making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads and I can pull it and I can throw it over the yard. If I can take 10 plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Might as well give it to him again. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Sooners! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a crease. It's Lacey. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You love to see this on offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of chains.
And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The run from the shotgun. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Watson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Rebels are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Smashes through the tackle. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Hey, what a play to set him up. He's loose down the middle. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Rebels.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He stops short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision on the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They're going to talk about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Now the 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass followed by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, this defense was coming in. They were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
This is a very well-executed play, but I love the individual effort by the receiver out in space. He was able to make a guy miss and advance the football.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now. And this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Didn't get much on first down and second and 9. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Thomas. And that completion good for a short gain. They still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early. It's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Right to margin. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And then they lead him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Here comes the heat.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive. The first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were on.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Makes the grab down the middle. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Intercepted, a first half turnover to swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you get that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find another man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
I want a flag!
Football moving the turn quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs and QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously it's inaccurate in this business.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
But I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get them on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Sooners are flying down the field. The give on the options. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it.
Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Sooner. And that one will give him the lead. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling that showed up with a touchdown.
Will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. Right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards and keep this third down manageable.
You just had one.
Really nice job of executing.
the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers. And he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation. And he's got confidence in them. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves in.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on second down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I love the quarterbacks that are decisive and then put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding the zone and hitting that target.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Toledo is up big right now. What's shaping up to be a blowout those Rockets fans will remember for some time. They're up by 21 over the Stallions. That's where things stand right now. And of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
And he was off to the races, and he gets gets it to the 45.
And, man, that's a big-time play for this offense. This quarterback, he's put the ball in harm's way. He's already had a couple of interceptions. This ball was kind of a 50-50 ball. Nice to see the receiver make a play and get some yards after the catch. Make a big play for this offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
We open the final period with a third down play. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the right. And it's picked off for the third time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. After the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
It doesn't get any better than your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with a lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short or try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for jump play opportunities.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home. Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
On the move from inside the spot. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Got his man on the outside. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to get up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need and move the sticks.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to lead this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Catch in the middle. It's Craven. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, down two possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Fires left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Man, you got to like these last two plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels in the hurry up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer to this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this two-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a one-possession game. He's got it. Two-pointer is good, and now it's a one-score game here deep in the fourth. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments, and they put a stop to that return of the 22. They'll snap this one to start the clock on their own 22. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Breaks into the open. Discards him with the stiff arm. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
And the Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. Wow.
Fucking way, dude.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. You got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third down, going up top. Quickly to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now they gotta get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right at the gut, right at you. They're not gonna throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Sooner! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on victory here in week 3.
And you know, late in games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to solve this game away.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. The throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a...
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Touchdown, Rebels! And they turn it into a defensive score.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
The clock is at 40 seconds. They'll line up for the onside kick and try to save themselves in the waiting moments.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling, the best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formation for offense, where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next assignment.
Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run, but now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is score-down territory. They'll try the run. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Man, that is heartbreak city when you're a defense. You've got that one last shot to get your offense back on the field. Maybe go tie this game up. Maybe go win this game. And the offense executes.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wheeler. Windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting it? A hostile environment.